For cheat games, MSP and PSN money, check out my sponsor G2A, the link's down below in the description, and use the code RIGFREE for 3% cashback. Alright guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to invest for the potential Bruno Fernandes Sbc, so if you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, please smash the like button down below. So for actually going to the investing tips as well, I do want to say it's not guaranteed that Bruno's going to win it, he's just the fave, followed by Ward-Prowse, so only invest if you actually think Bruno Fernandes will win it, and also when investing, don't rush into your investments the second for the market, the prices, they are up a little bit for some of the players, like this SBC. It won't be out until the 11th of November, so for the cards I'm showing, I'm just showing you the sword cards that will be required. Keep an eye on them and hope for their price over the next few days, once like the Black Friday SBCs end, will gradually start to drop and then they'll become good investments. So going to go into the tips right now. Going into the first investing tip for this video, which is going to be Man United players. So for these, if you are watching this video when I first upload it, the price for gold rare players in the Premier League are currently up because like the Premier League SBC that's out, but once that disappears in a few days time, hopefully the price is going to drop, and for some of these cards, they could become some okay investments. Now, I'll try and pick up ones around 80 rated for 700 coins or less, so someone like Matic potentially could be a good investment. Luke Shaw as well actually. You may have to put like an extra 200, 300 coins into him, but for left backs, right backs, sometimes their price goes up a little bit more, so if you want to risk a few extra coins, it'd be worth picking up a Luke Shaw. For the next player on this page, Harry Maguire, I'd say anything below 900 coins is okay for him, because like there's other SBCs that can take his price up, so keep an eye on Harry Maguire's price. Then the final player that I do want to mention is going to be Van der Beek. Now, I'd say if he goes below 1,400 coins, that'd be a good price to invest at, so keep an eye on his price. I'm not sure if he will go below that, but if he does, then pick some up. Going into the next tip for this video, which are Team of the Week cards, and for these as well, I do want to say they potentially could be useful for other SBCs as well, because like when the Player of the Month SBC comes out, we're also got the Team of the Group stage around that time. Footmas also starts as well, so these cards could be useful for other SBCs as well. And when it comes to investing for Bruno, Premier League ones, there's a chance he may require them. I don't think it will for Bruno, but Ogbonna at 10k coins is a very safe investment. You're not risking much, like this card's 9,800 coins, so for Ogbonna, may be worth picking one or two of him up for 10k coins. For other Team of the Week cards, their price is currently up slightly, so you're probably going to want to wait about a week before investing in these, but for the squads for Bruno, it'll probably be like 86, 87 rated squads with like maybe one Team of the Week player required, so because of that, you sort of want to look at like 84, 85, 86 Team of the Week cards, like the cheapest ones for them, and next week, if the price has dropped down a little bit for them, they could be the cards that are good to invest in. Going into the next tip for this video, which involves players from Portugal, because there's a chance one of the squads may actually require a player from Portugal, so for these, the price is up at the second, but in about a week's time, hopefully it drops a little bit, and around that time, some of these cards could be good to invest in as well. They may be good for other SBCs around the time, like some of the Footmas ones for an example. So for these cards, Matinho, he was 1,800 coins for this promo. If he drops below that, could become a good investment. So for me, I'd probably pay 1,500 at most, but for you guys, it's up to you really how much you want to pay. Next I've got this guy, he was around 3,000 coins for this promo, so hopefully he can drop down. Bernardo Silva, he was around 20k, and with the 87 red cards, all of them have gone up quite a bit this second, so I'm not sure if they'll quite drop back down to 20k, but in a week's time, take a look at the 87 red cards, and if it's one of the cheapest at the time, like about 22k, 23k, that may be an okay price to pay, so it's up to you if you really want to pay that, but for me, I do think that'd be an okay price if he is one of the cheapest at the time. Next up for this video, I want to talk about players from Bruno's ex-clubs, and also the teams who he's played against over the last month. So for these cards as investments, on FIFA 20 they were required quite a bit. On FIFA 21, I don't actually think they've been required yet, so it seems like EA, they've actually got rid of these sort of requirements. So for me, I'm not actually going to invest in these cards, but for you guys, if you want to pick up some players from his ex-clubs, teams who he's played against over the last month, you can pick up quite a few near min price. You're not really risking many coins, but as a requirement, I don't actually think he'll be one. Going into the next thing for this video, which is high red players. So when it comes to Bruno, if he does win it for the squads, they'll probably be like 86, 87, 88 red. So if players like Cruz, who is just an example on the screen, they'll be good for the SBC, but as investments will they be good? That all depends on the market. So for high red players, keep an eye on their price, and if it does gradually start to drop over the next week, they potentially could become good investments. Like for this SBC as well, don't rush into your investments, like doesn't come out until the 11th most likely, so you got a little while before you like can invest really. So for players like Cruz, other high red players, keep an eye on their price, and if they do drop, then it may be worth investing in them. The other thing I do want to mention as well, for the second favourite, who's Ward-Prowse, if he wins it, I can see like 82 to 84 red players possibly being good. try and pick up ones from the Premier League as well. So yeah, I think Ward-Prowse will win. That's how I'd probably invest. But that will be it for this video now, so hopefully you enjoyed. If you have, make sure you smash the like button, and peace.